Pete, how are you feeling about today's recording session?
This is the first time actually going into an official real studio, so I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm scared that I'm not going to know how to operate things.
You and me both, my friend, you and me both. As you can see, it's a lovely day for a trip to a recording studio in downtown Boston. So Peter, what's the backstory to Nantucket Shoals?
So my wife and I took an anniversary day trip to a little island off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, USA. Island's called Nantucket. And so it's a former sort of fishing island that has turned into a real big tourist spot, as well as a lot of summer homes and that sort of thing. So we were touring around the island and we found this place that was highly recommended. That was I think they called it the Nantucket Life-Saving Museum. And it's just a house that was converted into a museum, and you walk in and has all sorts of exhibits about the fishing industry, the shipping industry, and the fact that it's very narrow between Cape Cod and Nantucket. They call that the Nantucket Sound. And it's also rocky and potentially dangerous, and those are the Nantucket Shoals. And so this whole museum is dedicated to people that would volunteer on the island of Nantucket to help the ships pass through. And in the early days, they set up on the beach and they would watch and see and order out a big longboat to help perform a rescue. Over time, they would build these lightships that they would anchor out and sort of be floating lighthouses. They call this B-roll.
Yeah. Stories told from two perspectives. What are those two perspectives?
So the perspective is someone on the ship trying to make passage through Nantucket Sound during a storm. And then the other perspective is someone that is a lifesaver that had an overnight shift, walking the beach carrying a kerosene lamp, looking out to see if anyone needed help. And so when they did need help, this person would sort of rally the other lifesavers to row out, and they would put on life jackets. They would have all sorts of specialized equipment for in the 1800s. It was things like a speaking trumpet that could help amplify the voice. They would have certain lifelines that they would throw across so that the sailors could get over onto the longboat, things like that.
Welcome to Studio D, Peter.
I'm wearing my Red Soil Studios from Australia
Excellent.
t-shirt.
Well, this is not quite Red Soil Studio, but you get the drift. Oh yeah. This is where the magic happens, baby. Fires lead to safety on the road. sun is out in Boston after a successful recording session. We are in the HOV lane, zipper lane in fact, heading south, west, east,
South.
south.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a sign there that says south, so that's right. Look at that blue sky, gorgeous.
This lantern I'm holding can't show me the way. Trying to fight the current and the waves. I thought we had a way through the sound. All hands on deck, awake and aground.
Alone in the dark on the sandy shore. My lamp is low on kerosene. 3/4 through my shift on the beach. I fix my sights on the ship on the reef.
Nantucket Shoals, surfmen on patrol. You have to have help to get through if you want to get home. A longboat with the men at the oars. A lifeline on the swells, defying the storm.
My life jacket of canvas and cork. The speaking trumpet calls us forth.
Nantucket Shoals, surfmen on patrol. You have to have help to get through if you want to get home. You have to have help to get through if you want to get home. Everyone aboard the Chester Lawrence. Fires lead to safety on the coast. Strangers share the gift of perseverance. Volunteers, survivors, friends for life. Nantucket Shoals, surfmen on patrol. You have to have help to get through if you want to get home. Nantucket Shoals, surfmen on patrol. You have to have help to get through